The following portion of Daytime Blue Ridge is sponsored by
We are back in the Daytime Kitchen with Kaitlin Classey from Fincastle Winery. And where did we leave off in our recipe here?
Well, we had talked about the ingredients. Now we're going to put them all together, and it's going to be so simple.
Okay, so this is not hard.
It is definitely not hard.
Oh, good. All right.
First thing to do is I start off with the rice because it's going to take the longest to cook.
Okay.
So I go ahead and I just dump the water in.
Oh, you got a rice maker? Is that a rice cooker?
That's a rice cooker, and that is the easiest thing to cook the rice in.
I need to get one of those.
And that's a coconut milk, your salt, and then I put the rice and then the coconut on top of it.
Oh,
then I give it a quick little stir just to mix up all the ingredients. Therefore, it doesn't stick. So I always do the liquid first so it won't stick to the bottom of the pan.
Oh, okay.
And then you just push down cook, and you're good to go.
Yeah, I need to do
And you just let that do its thing. So while that's cooking, you're going to go ahead and start making your sauce.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to take your chili sauce and put that down in there. Then you could take your garlic. It doesn't really matter what order you put them in because you're going to mix them all up.
Okay.
And then your soy sauce. Ginger, which smells wonderful.
Yes.
This is fish sauce. Does not smell as wonderful, but the flavor is
Right. Flavor is important. You got to have that.
And then this here is going to be the hot sauce. Now, if this is too hot, obviously you can make it a little lighter, not put as much in there. But I like a little bit of heat because I've got so much of that sweet from that coconut. I think it's a good complement on the two.
It's a balance.
Mm-hmm.
So what I do is I take and I mix it up, and then I take a little bit and I pour back into my bowl.
And then do you save a little bit, kind of for the end?
I save a little bit.
Okay.
And then I take and I put my shrimp down inside of here because I'm going to go ahead and let this marinate a little bit.
Oh,
so
all
when I
right.
go to cook it, it's going to have that flavor in through it, in through the whole shrimp. So I'm going to sit there and just let this do, you know. Just, and then at this point, I'm going to let it sit. I usually put it back in the refrigerator because it's shrimp.
Yeah.
While the rice is cooking.
Okay.
Therefore, when they're coming out, you get ready to saute your shrimp, and this all goes together as one dish.
Okay.
But for this here, you're just going to take your butter, stick down your pan. It's going to start getting that nice and hot and melt the butter.
Yeah.
And then once you've got that going on, you're going to take and put your shrimp in there. And I just cook it just like this. And the extra sauce that's been down in here, I do not use it. And it's probably okay because I'm going to heat it up, but it's had raw shrimp,
in it.
so I choose not to do that just because
just in case.
it's me, just in case.
Yeah.
So you go ahead and you let this cook, and I let this cook just a couple minutes because you know shrimp doesn't really take that long to cook. Shrimp is one of those you can overcook extremely fast.
Right. So are there any tips to make sure you're avoiding that?
I usually let it cook for about 1 or 2 minutes, and then I kind of just do a flip on it.
Okay.
And when you start seeing that nice white color, you kind of lose that gray, that little bit of pinkish, you're good to go.
You're good.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Good to know.
So then you sit there and you let this cook, and then when you get ready to flip it over, I let it cook that 1 or 2 minutes firsthand, and then when I move it over, that's when I would add my extra sauce that never touched the shrimp itself.
Okay.
And then we'll put that in there to put over top of the entire dish.
Okay.
And then this is really the final product then. You've got your rice and then your shrimp on top. And then what did you add, just peanuts?
I added just regular peanuts, and you can chop them up, but I like a peanut. I want that crunch as well with it. So I left it the same, and then I put the cilantro on there, and then I added just a little more coconut just to have that little bit of color, a little bit of nice surprise when you go to bite into it. So
All right, and you paired this with what wine?
I paired it with a hybrid vigor. It kind of sets at that semi-sweet level, has that sort of like in that Riesling ballpark, has a little bit of pineapple finish on it, so I think it goes well with the dish itself.
All right, well I can't wait to dig in, but in the meantime we are sharing the recipe on our website at daytimeblueridge.com. All you have to do is click on food and look for the recipe there and head on over to Fincastle Winery in Fincastle, fincastlewine.com, and there's the phone number.